Hey everyone, we are back, and this time we're actually not coloring. I'm going to go over drawing facets. I know a lot of you have asked me about how to actually draw facets out. So I'm going to go over some basics with you, and for how to color almost any, or how to draw facets on most shapes. There's just a couple of simple things that you really need to know, and you can kind of go from there. It's pretty repetitive, so we'll just go with that. First shape we're gonna do is a cushion cut. And when I'm drawing out designs and whatnot, I usually only draw out the pavilion, not the pavilion, the crown facets, which is the top facets, which is the ones you really color anyway. So a cushion cut is kind of a square, but it's a little bit rounded on the sides. So it goes kind of like this. But you could do it as a square too if you just wanted to. Okay. So, once you have your shape, and if you guys want to, work at it and measure it out so you have a perfect square, you can do that. But you don't need to. Unless you're doing like a really big, like amazing piece that you want to look perfect, go for it. I just eyeball stuff. I want the table, the top of it, to be about here. So I'm going to put little markers where I want the table of it to be. Okay. The table is the top facet. Okay. So the top big one that kind of looks into the gem. On each corner, we're going to draw a diamond shape. Okay. So we're going to go here, here, and there. So we've got here. I just didn't quite do that right. Here and there. Okay, so we're going to draw a diamond shape into each corner. Here, 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 here. And again, a diamond shape into each corner. Just like that. And then we're going to go to the side and we're going to do a diamond shape over here as well, but it's going to be long and flat. So I'm going to try to do a spot in the middle, in between these two, and then we're going to do a diamond shape to the edge. So we go to this corner, the bottom, this corner, and the bottom. And we're going to do it again on each side. So the middle in between these, and to the bottom, or to the edge of the gem. So we're going to go to the corners and to the edge of the gem. And same over here, in between these. You can see it's not in line with them, it's kind of just a little bit out. But it can be in line, it's not going to throw everything off if it's not. Just like that. We're going to do it again, of course, over here. To each of the corners and to the edge of the gem. And then you just connect all the little points up at the top. Here, here, here. And just go around connecting each one. Ooh, I missed one. Like that. And then you have a cushion cut. It's very, very basic, and that's how you do it. It takes time and practice to remember how to do it each time, every single time you're going to go back and like, okay, what's step 1, what's step 2, what's step 3, and eventually you'll just kind of get in the rhythm of doing it. This is the same for almost any of the gems that have corners. If you want to do, let's say, there's a little so I'm staying in the middle, a marquee cut, which is kind of like an oval. So, kind of like an oval, but I can't draw. But ends with our points. Okay? This is, by the way, one of my favorite cuts. I kind of do this because I want all my facets to kind of stay in here. So I'm just going to give myself a little halo of where I want the table cut to be, which is the top flat one. And then we're going to do our diamonds at the corners. Diamond at the corner. And we're going to do diamonds at the sides. This is kind of so that I keep them very nice and boop boop boop. You know, what does that mean? Proportional? Yeah. And then I just line it up over here and we do a second diamond for the sides. So I'm putting the edge of them, the point, along my line that I did for the table facet. And I'm just touching the corners of them and touching where I want the table into the edge of the diamond. So they're just diamond shapes. And then you can go along and connect these at the top. So it's a lot less complicated than you probably think it is, but it takes a lot of time and repetition to get right, I guess, if you're just doing it from your head. The first couple of times that I was doing these, it was absolute chaos. And it's just one of those, step 1 is do your diamonds at the sides. So let's do a trillion. And a trillion is just a triangle. I do not get the proportions of these right, ever. I love trillions and the way they look, but in trillions, I do not get them right. Okay, but yeah, it's a lot easier for something like this to just say, I want the top cut to, the table to be here. So then we do our diamonds. Do our diamond. And then we go to the side and bring it here like that. With these, with the trillion, I'm not going to put a second row of these side ones. I'm going to do them big because it looks good like that. Or at least I think it does. And we just connect them at the corners, or at the very top points, to make the flat table. Okay? So it's really not as complicated as you think. And the only difference with round ones would be that obviously they do not have corners. And I know you guys have seen some of my how to draw round diamonds and stuff like that tutorials. And I do have one that's up on YouTube that you can go look at. For the sake of this tutorial, I will show you. I was looking for something round that I could trace, but I don't have anything handy at the moment that isn't like huge. But trying to draw you guys a decent circle. that's a bad circle. Oh well. So with circles, I make sure I'm in camera, and then I divide them into four parts, and this is divide it in half this way, divide it in half this way, and then I connect these and make a square. And then I do that again, but going the opposite way. So half of this, half this, and half this way. And then I connect these, and I make another square. And then this would be where you make your diamond. So this would be the top of the diamond, and then going out to here. So this would be here and here. And go to half, connect to the corners, and half, and connect to the corners, half, and connect to the corners. Just like that. So you go in between each mark. That's the top of your diamond. These are the sides. Learning these and just doing them over and over and over again will help you immensely if you just practice drawing them out. And don't be hard on yourself about getting them exact or getting them correct. Just work at the drawing of them, the repetitiveness of them, because that will help you down the line. Obviously, if you want to go slow, measure everything out, that is absolutely worth it if you're doing a bigger piece that you need to look super amazing, super fabulous. Do that. Obviously, these are just like the customary run-of-the-mill commercial cuts. There's tons of very specialized cuts out there. There's fantasy cuts, there's briolet cuts, there's, all kinds of stuff. But these are just some of the major basic ones that you would use when you're coloring, when you're drawing out your own designs and stuff like that. So I wanted you guys to be able to see how they're drawn. So remember, you do diamonds into the sides, or into the corners, and then you do big diamonds on the sides to connect them, and then you connect the points on top to make your center. Okay? So it's 3 steps. That's all you gotta do. So, enjoy, and I hope this helps you guys. And if you don't know how to color them already, I know a lot of you have taken my faceted masterclass. That would be how to color them, and I'm sure a lot of you will look that up afterwards. It's on Etsy. It's a faceted masterclass. And there you have it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.